Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Handsome Sam in club activities? Since when carrying water is now a club activity? I wish all of you a fresh this morning out there. My name is Madison and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, where we are now finally writing our last poem, I don't know. And I am actually starting to feel weird because they tried to make me do things I don't want to. Oh god, there's Monica. Hey Monica, how are you doing? I'm back for more torture with you and your friends. Have you found out a way to torture me more than last time? Yes you do! Great, let's get to it. Okay, oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Because I didn't want to be here in the first place. Because Yuri, okay sorry, not Yuri, but Yuri. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Sounds like it's a weird kind of lie here going on, like there is something she doesn't want to tell us. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I can wait for the festival because I don't want to be there. It's gonna be great. No, it's not. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Isn't that right? She was complaining about it. Now she's like all happy and joyful about it. Something is off. Well, yeah. Did she do the horizontal Rambo while she was gone and now she's more happy? What? I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. So she wants to eat. Oh, okay. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I love squid, but I don't like you. And because you like squid, I don't like it either. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't know Japanese. I don't know what you just have said. It could have been something sexual. It could have been something about candy. And I don't know. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. What? What? There's something weird going on here. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Where's Sayuri, by the way? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayuri anyway? Yeah, my question here. I mean, I'm not sad about that she's gone or anything, but in the same time I feel like, why she's not there? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Something is weird. Normally she's always annoying us from the get-go. Like, she knows there's prime moments where you are just living your life and she comes in dragging you to a club you never wanted to be part of. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Because you look really distracted there, girl. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. I assumed the worst. You found a boyfriend and now you are confused if you should talk to me yet because he could be jealous. Please tell me she has finally a boyfriend so that she doesn't crawl onto my butt anymore. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, I have fun my way. And you do you, okay? If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Okay. Maybe you should ask Monica if she noticed anything about about Sayori recently. Okay, since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Okay, why should I go to Monica? Why can't I talk to anyone else? Why can't I talk to my little girl, Yuri? Handsome Sam, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything recently about Sayori? Because she's weird. More weird than usual. Because, you know, she's weird, but like not that weird, you know. Anything up with her? And what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Like, she doesn't want to be part of the club anymore because I'm not anymore her love interest. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across to the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Okay, maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Handsome Sam. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive and didn't want to talk, which makes me happy actually, but I currently worry right now. Because she's my neighbor and I don't want to have any problems in the neighborhood. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Handsome Sam. Me? I'm on everybody's mind. I'm the only boy in the club, girl. It's like the only... I wanted to say something wrong right now. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way! Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself, like I always do, like a total macho man, and just talk to her and make her feel ashamed. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts, but... I thought that... Oh, she said that. Alone with my thoughts? I don't have thoughts! How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. You can be clear. You looked at this donut of a man. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just Sayori. She's weird. She's not eating. She's kind of dying. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. You said something stupid, but it's alright, because I forgive you. I don't forgive Sayori, but you I can't forgive. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Handsome Sam. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. Like me, I am hidden in your sight and you didn't care for me till you came into this club. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Okay, so what's your secret? Do you somehow torture animals? Do you somehow boil pets? What is your secret? So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior too today. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, yeah, a little bit, because she is the person who's feeding me. I'm kept in her basement. I'm literally her hostage. If she does something stupid which leaves me without food or light or water, I will die as well, you know that. I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Huh? Yuri-san looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gently and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person mysterious are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Okay. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, I don't give a damn about Sayori! How much do I have to show you that? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I like them tall, not underage, not crazy, not keeping me hostage, and with violet hair. That's simple. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. I don't know compliments. I only know the words, which fall out of my mouth like rotten fruit, which sometimes sounds like art, sometimes it just seems like garbage. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, read it. I should be taking mind of this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all, make tea. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Okay, not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure, yeah. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movement. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah? Huh? Where are you two off to? The drugstore. We forgot, the books for, the annual not readable contest. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Yeah, third question. Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Gosh, don't give a bro a hard time here. Okay. So I was just a little bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's not true! I mean, it's a heavy kettle, come on! Leave me be, Monica! Monica, please mind your own business. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Handsome Sam in club activities? Since when carrying water is now a club activity? I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Handsome Sam. I feel kind of weird now going with Sayuri. She was never that determined about something. I feel something bad is going to happen to me, and I will end up in a new basement. Yeah. Yuri quickly exits the room, and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, you did amazing, and please don't kill me now. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Nothing. I mean, just complaining? This is normal. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. And please don't murder me now. Please. For the love of God, don't be a weirdo now. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Especially because I wanted to go and leave the club. But you've offended me about it. That's good. Handsome Sam, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because you are not Sayuri. That's the whole reason. And you're not underage. And Monica is not available. This is the last point, of course. So you're sort of the last hope, the last resort I had to go to. So I'm sorry, but there's no one else. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Oh no, I put her in the friend zone! What's wrong with me? You can't simply go around tell someone, yeah, we are friends, we are buddies, we are good friends. Yuri lifts her head. Handsome Sam, I really like being friends with you. That was phrased weird. Friend. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help you feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah, we shall go. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. You had the chance of your lifetime, Handsome Sam. Why you didn't? Oh yeah, it was me who didn't do it. Great. Why is my life like this? Do you like the oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Here sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, so I said that, sorry. Right now I have a little bit of reading problem. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Do you think my expectations are going to be very low for your tea? I mean, I have kind of low expectations because I don't drink tea very often, so I don't have high expectations for anything in my life. My expectations are that I go to school without forgetting with not forgetting all my clothes. Well, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. Huh. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Oh, so you show emotions because you're me, because you're this perfect person. No. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Just be introverted again. Because I just told you, be extroverted. I saw what your insides look like, and now you're like, nah. Keep them in the closet. Keep them in the closet. You're always worrying about me, handsome Sam. It's very endearing. That Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Handsome Sam, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? I mean, I'm used to sit on the floor because of the basement I live in, but that sounds kind of odd. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regular, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I can give your back rub a nice massage. I wonder why is that? It's most likely because my... Don't say the word, I get demonetized for that! Don't! Don't! Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. Terrible reading posture! So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy radar. Oh god, no. Don't get them out because Sayuri will notice. She will annoy us. I take it since it go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I mean, I'm sweating. I need some drinks. Why I don't have anything to drink? Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading and not her beautiful posture. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, well, it might get smudged on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. I'm just a dirty old freaking bum which doesn't know anything about hygiene, apparently. I mean, you can actually wrap it and just like suck it up from the candy wrapper. If it's in a wrapper, come on. You don't need to touch the chocolate all the time. Come on, be smart. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and eat it. And I hold it up to you. Oh, okay, I hold it up to Yuri, okay. I thought already I'm an egoist bastard, eating all the candy like such fat child. Like, She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. Okay, nothing weirder, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Handsome Sam? Sorry, I kind of just fed you. I guess I shouldn't have done that? Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, that's not what friends do! Shoving things into your mouth. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah! That's all it was! Just be good friends! Don't mind me! Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Okay, you keep asking me to keep on going. I see, I like it. The situation has got really tense. Yuri tries to return the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nearly take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone, okay. This got too tense. There were two children having nearly a smooch over there. We need to stop that. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. Oh, and the uplift music is there. Okay, finally. It's time to share poems. And Sam, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Definitely. Who should I read my poem first to? Yuri, because she's important. And after this, I don't care about the rest. But we'll see. Handsome Sam, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular, and my heart is beating now, and I want to rip off my clothes. I want to bring more tea in for another reading. Every poem you've shown me... Oh, yeah. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come natural to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Oh god, what am I doing? I should just ask her out. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Handsome Sam, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. I'm a nerd, you know? Well, that's one way to put it anyway. This is going to be a sad moment, right? But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a real good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. You have a nice body type. You're not underage. You're not weird. You're not Monica. So you have the best body type there, which is able for choice. And And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? You're not talking to anyone and they say you are a know-it-all? How? Don't you need to talk to people to be such a person? I'm not a know-it-all, handsome Sam. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. Oh, so you're Jon Snow. That's good to know. That's good to know. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it was until now that I started sharing it with you, that I really understood that was missing all the time. But I haven't really done anything. Because I'm just here. I'm just a forced slave for this club. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. You're not difficult. Seriously, you're not difficult. Look at Sayuri. She tries to eat you either, or she tries to trick you, or she tries to just be weird. I know I'm a difficult person, handsome Sam. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. Okay, good to know, good. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see, yeah, I think I understand it. You want the boy, you want the man, you want the magic. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. Until I need to buy some milk. Or cigarettes the morning after. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach! Nice title. A marvel million of years in the making. Where the womb of earth and... I can't read. I read it, it's great! Okay, no one noticed that. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard. After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. So I will skip Natsuki. Like everyone, actually, after her. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but... Well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Okay, now next. Skip those ones because I don't care. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something that sounded a bit unusual. Yeah, she said us three. We are four. Wait, where's Sayuri? That's right. You've deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Huh. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? thought she just went to pee. Too much information! Too much information. Thank you. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Do you accuse me right now of being a douche? So much for you two being all lovely-dovey. Oh, no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. You are going to be on my nerves, right? That's right. Yeah, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Yeah, but somehow you forgot entirely about a task for her. Now Natsuki pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you could make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's good. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, let's just leaves you, handsome Sam. The one who's truly useless. The one who's truly useless, because I can't read, I can't write, I can't be even a good joke. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. I could now date Monica? I don't know. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. You're underage. Lower your expectations. It's not like Monica going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Handsome Sam may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. They're starting to fight about me. Fight Club, come on. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Handsome Sam too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Handsome Sam to decide how he'd like to contribute. I like to contribute as tribute. Wrong movie. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. So sorry. Oh god, Monica is hot for us. She has for us the heat. I was just saying, Thor. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Handsome Sam, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Please let me have a choice. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I have the feeling if I don't choose Monica, I will miss out on a lot, but... Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful, will be most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No! I was just about to insult his mother. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Handsome Sam? Yeah? That's what I'm going to do? I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine, but I needed Handsome Sam's naked body to inspire me. Wait! Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Handsome Sam? Me? I feel great. I feel amazing. I just don't get it why that underage girl's trying to hit on me. Well, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I am sorry for this. I don't really know why Handsome Sam picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And anything goes good with my tea is good for me. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. But why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at the time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Okay, I think we're going to finally end this year. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. Maybe I can go home with Yuri. Maybe I can get out of the basement of Sayuri and I can go to Yuri finally and live a happy life in a cottage. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. You need my mobile phone number. Sorry, I don't have one. I have a stone. You can send pigeons to me because I don't get a telephone. I'm locked in a basement. I'm a hostage. You know. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just don't have a house. I mean, house is maybe a big word for an ugly basement. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. You want to just see if I messed up or not, right? I need to clean up my house because of you? Jeez, I was here for literature, not for cleaning up my house to invite girls over. That should be said. Alright, in that case I won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. Yeah, that's true, because it's a mess. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, handsome Sam. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But that's actually not the reason. I choose to help you because I wanted to. Means like, I did it because I wanted to. That's not a reason. A reason would be I chose it because your eyes, your posture, your body. Something like that. Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. We are alone, do you know that, Yuri? We could actually do something. And I'm really looking forward to some of it. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. What am I going to do? I don't have a house. I live on the street. I don't have cleaned up my shoes. No! Okay, now I'm feeling better. Oh, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. Oof. There we leave it. It's Sunday now. And I think it's the perfect moment to end this episode. So leave me in the comments down below if you guys think I did a wrong move to choose Yuri over Monika. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, smack the like button, share it with a friend, or subscribe if you haven't done yet. And as always, I'm gonna see you next time. Till then, take care, and this was truly yours, because I'm signing out.